In 3, 2, 1, we are live. Let's get it. Welcome to the Breaker Backs, ladies and gentlemen.
The backs.
Today we're gonna be talking about a bunch of different shit.
None of it planned because we have no topics.
None of it planned.
Nothing planned. Straight off the top.
Went and saw Theo Vaughn this weekend. Good fucking time. Good show. Recommend anybody going. What else? Panthers won today. Khabib beat McGregor.
Fuck that,
sad
dude.
fucking story.
God.
Come on.
That card, top to bottom, though, was great. There was like, what, 5 knockouts total?
JT said you're already live. I hear everything. Yeah, we do that. We do that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess he heard me saying I want to die.
I want to die. Like a door suicide, though.
Wouldn't that be some fucked up shit if we were just sitting here saying the most fucked up stuff?
That'd be
I feel like
fucked
that's
up.
what we already do when we're live on video.
Bro, you can go on YouTube and there's videos of people that have turned off their stream and they're like, I just got paid hundreds of dollars for not doing shit.
Yeah.
And everybody starts roasting them. Like they forget to turn their stream
that's
off.
Kind of awesome.
It's funny as fuck, actually. There's this one girl, she got roasted so hard. She, like, her next stream, she was like crying. She was like, please, this is my life.
Did you see it? It was on that meme account where some girl was streaming and she just had like underwear on, had her legs spread on camera, and it was just like fucking straight shot of vag as she's playing. So it's like, yo,
No way.
she could be the worst player in history at Fortnite, still has the best streaming.
Some dude streamed a UFC fight last night on pay-per-view, and he put a PlayStation controller in his hand and had it on camera and was watching the fight but acting like he was playing.
That's
just so
pretty
they wouldn't take him down.
JT says LA said something about having creepy crawlers in his bunghole.
I do, actually. It's that time of year. Creepy
Yo,
crawlers
T,
are
let
out.
us know how the quality looks. Let us know if it's better.
Creepy
I think it
crawlers
looks
are out, dude.
really fucking similar.
No, it doesn't, dude. It looks 10 times better to me.
I think it looks okay.
I think
It's
it looks
more
better,
clear.
bro.
The picture itself is more clear.
Mhm.
It's not
I guess that means hit that comment button, like, subscribe. We got better fucking cameras.
Yeah, now's a good time to tell y'all if you can go to that top right corner, hit the heart button. Don't be like MC Stank and taking 20 minutes to do it. Just do
20
it.
minutes. He took friggin' 4 weeks. And he's supposed to be the homie.
Sad story. Looks dope, nice setup,
Stank is
looks less
toxic.
crowded.
Stank
Does
is
look less
toxic,
crowded
Jack.
in here.
Less crowded? Well, I don't have my computer up.
Yeah.
It'll be back.
Yeah,
next
because
week.
we got a wide angle lens. We're dealing some technical difficulties. I got a bunch of fucking fruit flies in my apartment right now.
That's not really technical.
Fucked
difficulty.
up,
That's
man.
a life
That's how you know our
difficulty.
cameras are shit. We can't even see the fruit flies.
Yeah, dude.
I think Holden bought some fruit and he's just not telling me.
No,
I think there's a
box
fucking
of
stash
pizza
of it
that's been here
somewhere.
for literally a week and a half.
It's probably because it's just grody in here, dude. You got Celsius everywhere.
Grammy guys.
Pizza all the time.
All right, so subject one. Let's talk about the fight a little bit. What you think? Likes,
Which
dislikes?
Which one? Which fight? All of them, top to bottom. I
Okay,
thought the card
let's
was
take a
phenomenal.
vote. Best fight of the night. Tony Ferguson, or do you think it was Lewis?
Ferguson Pettis was the best fight.
Yeah, it was a good one.
That was the best fight.
But the Lewis fight had the most shock value.
I like the Lewis.
Just 'cause-
No, the Lewis
Yeah.
fight was exciting. It was like, it was. I guess
It's
you
cooler
could-
we get to talk about it too because we didn't watch it
You,
together.
you could say that, but like my thing is the better fight was the Pettis Ferguson fight. But the fact that Lewis rope-a-doped that dude into the last 13 seconds of the third round and knocked him out,
I mean,
that's
I was
exciting.
fucking dope.
But
I
he
had
was
to
getting
take-
his ass beat.
I had
the
to
entire
take a
time.
Tums and a heart pill at the end of that fucking fight because I was on fucking edge. When he
Dude,
was losing the fight until
he
he
was-
knocked him
dude,
out.
he was getting his
And
ass
yeah,
kicked
and the
up.
thing Rogan was talking about is like you never hit one of these, like and turn away, like that just
No.
shows that you're already fucking defeated. And he was
No.
doing that the whole fight. Like
Yeah.
I thought he was done. I was like, what is this guy doing, bro?
That's the
Or
one
you
thing
just-
I didn't like
yeah.
about watching it was at B-Dubs is like you couldn't really get audio. So
Yeah.
like, dude, Joe's commentation is amazing in MMA fights. It just kind of
Mhm.
makes it like in its own way. Like,
Mhm.
but we didn't get any of that. That's why I called you after to see like what they were saying about all the after fight stuff
Yeah.
with the McGregor fight.
Dude, it's funny too. Like I thought Rogan was like pretty tight with McGregor, but he's been very outspoken about. I mean, I guess he's just
He's
trying
not-
to stay unbiased, but
he's
he's
not
just
really-
he's like McGregor got manhandled.
He's tight with all of them, but he's very, very upfront about what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it is.
he's
It's
gonna be,
it's business.
yeah, and
you
that's
know?
his job,
It's
and his
fucking
job is
business.
to analyze everything and then to be.
Dude, I'm about to
critical of people's like success and their mistakes.
Best post-match interviews was Lewis.
Derek Lewis, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's like that was.
He is America's hero.
wise.
When he said that Trump called him and said he needed to beat that motherfucker,
That
Russian
was
motherfucker's
dope.
ass.
He said that.
Yeah, Trump. He
Yeah.
said Trump called him and said he needed to beat that Russian's
on,
ass.
on the main, not
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like
sick.
on the stage too.
Talking to Joe.
That's
That
My,
was
crazy.
fucking
my
fresh.
balls was hot, and then Joe's next
It's
words
like, why'd
were,
you
"I
take your
understand."
pants off? My balls was hot.
I understand.
That is fucking hilarious.
That was fucking classic.
The guy that he fought, we were making fun of, looked just like Alan Teamser.
That's what I was thinking that exact thing. I was
kinda
gonna
wanted him
text
to
you
win.
and say
I
it.
kind of wanted him to win because he just looked like Alan, mobbing hard as fuck. I'm like, he was beating his fucking ass, but that was.
He also kind of reminded me of the bad guy from Phineas and Ferb, the
What?
the doctor with the lab coat.
Not close.
Dog, dude, I'll show you.
Is that the
I
show with the
remember.
platypus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I know the platypus, dude.
That was definitely a fun one to watch, though.
This
I don't-
guy, Doofenshmirtz. He kind of looked like him a little bit.
I'm
Just
pretty,
a-
I'm
just
pretty
as,
sure I saw
uh,
a meme like that too.
Just his facial features, the facial structure.
Yeah.
So you're saying Alan looks like that?
Nah. It put Allen and Doofenshmirtz together. They look like.
And they had a. Big
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you'll see McGregor come on the JRE podcast.
He never will.
I don't think he. I think
Nah.
he's too big head. I don't think he would do it. Like,
I don't think he's too big.
I don't even think it would be a good conversation. I think he would just try to. I'm the fucking man. I'm the
No,
fucking
yeah.
man. I'm
See,
the fucking man.
In that
Like,
setting, I don't think he would be that way though.
I would hope he wouldn't.
I
But
don't know.
If you
I
watch
just-
like,
a lot
if you
of the
watch,
people-
like, interviews with him, like personal one-on-one interviews they have, he's not like that. Like he's not.
Yeah,
Crazy.
of course. But
All that
but
stuff
also
shit.
going on there, you have to have the humility to talk about certain subjects.
well,
you know,
for a
you got to
fact
be
you're
humble.
gonna
about
you're gonna get
some stuff
challenged.
to-
Like Joe's gonna fucking challenge you. with
yeah,
bullshit.
100%.
And you have to be able to, like, when he tells you, look, you got mauled by a fucking bear in there, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Now he's gonna call out to
Yeah.
Joe fucking Rogan.
Well, nah,
I'm going up to 230.
The thing is,
I feel
Conor
McGregor would
Conor
just find a way to
he would-
spin it to
yeah.
where he's like, well, we'll see you next time. You know,
He'd say, yeah.
Oh, he definitely
said,
would,
you know,
because he's
my
not an
fir- My
idiot.
first fight back,
Yeah.
and I fight, a wrestler of his caliber. Like, give me a year. Give
dude,
me another fight.
that's the whole thing about that fight. Like, I get it that it's MMA. Submissions are a part of it, but it's just so. It's the
It was
same
boring.
thing.
It
It's the
was
same
boring to
thing to
watch.
me as how Mayweather fights for boxing.
Mayweather's.
They just figured out a way to basically.
He used
breeze
their
by.
Skills. They
Yeah.
use their skill set and they use it to the best of their ability.
Yeah,
like
but-
hats off to Khabib for how he fought.
I mean, I feel like you can even,
He took-
but you can say that, but Beeb was rocking McGregor multiple times.
yeah, once he got Conor tired,
McGregor
Conor's
wasn't
guard
just-
was
yeah,
down, and
like,
he took some
It
shots.
wasn't just that McGregor didn't have the opportunity to pop him. Like McGregor almost got fucking lit up one good time, and I thought it was done.
Yeah.
I thought
He
that was-
Yeah,
he
he
never
staggered him.
He never really landed any big
He can't
hits.
though.
He
He's a
did.
counter striker. Connor's thrives on counter striking.
And I think after
He
that
didn't have
first
a chance.
round, when he tired McGregor out too, like you could see it in McGregor's punches. They weren't the power punches coming in; they were just contact punches.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't something that was just like holy.
It was
fuck,
like,
he's
I'm just
getting
trying
his
to land
rocks, he's
something.
rocking them. Like it wasn't like it.
See,
Because he even got fed up. He
if
was
there
he
is a
finally stood
rematch,
up.
I think that McGregor. I don't think they're gonna pull in another trainer to just try to pull him up to speed on wrestling. He did a terrible job of defending those takedowns.
No. The thing is though, Tyron Woodley said it best. Like after the fight and the post fight, like analyst, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I remember that.
When you deal with someone like, because Conor did block a lot of those shots. Like when
Yeah.
Khabib would shoot, he did a good job of like blocking, like stopping some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But when someone is doing it repeatedly and you don't have a counter to it, like Khabib's not just shooting once. He's shooting once and then he's still attacking you off of that same
Oh
one.
yeah.
So there's no, like, he has no time to like, he can get pressure on his shoulders, flatten out, stiffen out his legs. But if Khabib's still going after the one leg, like when he stopped the one and then Khabib finally, after probably like 10 seconds, got his leg and got him up,
Yeah.
you're going to go down. It's going to happen.
Well, I mean, I feel like at the same time too, it's not like he did anything that McGregor didn't expect was going to
Yeah,
fucking happen.
Conor
He's
said,
he's
all
a
you're
fucking,
gonna
he's a
do-
grappler. Like
That's
McGregor,
true.
he's like, if you're him, he's like his first instinct's take me to the fucking ground and ground and pound me.
Conor said in the press conference, you're gonna grab onto the legs and hold on for dear life. That's what you do.
Yeah.
The thing is Conor didn't have anything to prevent it from happening.
He was gripping at that fucking.
And
fucking.
Vince?
Fence.
You
Grab
see him
the
grab
hands,
with his
yeah.
toes. I kept seeing his toes.
Oh, Conor,
That's illegal
that-
too. The ref kept. He
yeah,
was like,
that's
get off.
That's
Get
a
off.
Conor thing though. Conor always does that.
Yeah.
He was grabbing Khabib's gloves.
He always finds a good way to exploit fighting in the match. I kind of like that.
If you're not cheating,
I like that.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, he always that's why he is kind of like the people's champ, because he just finds a way.
Like when you're even at B-Dubs watching, like there wasn't a person.
I mean,
there
he didn't find a way.
Fucking shoot,
Didn't find a way.
There were a couple people cheering for Khabib, but they were few and far between. We had a fight break out in there apparently while we weren't even paying attention.
I mean, dude,
someone got carted out on a stretcher at B-Dubs
no
and 15
way.
cops.
During the fight, someone got arrested, and then the stretcher carted someone out, and no one even noticed it because everyone's just like this.
Yeah.
So like I looked at one point, there's a stretcher coming past us like after everything's already happened. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
That's just fucking B-Dubs.
Someone just died here. We didn't even realize it because
you're either slinging fists or picking chicken out your teeth.
It's kind of fucked up to say, like with all like the after fight antics. I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted it to be more than it was. Like, it was like, it was crazy because there's like people were teeing off.
No one got knocked out.
But I wanted to see the whole fucking entire crowd, like the whole audience inside the stadium, like just ride. Like, even there's just people
chaos,
dying
just fucking
everywhere.
Chaos.
There's the fucking corners getting called into the fucking.
Dude, I thought the best part was when they interviewed Dana and he was like, "I'm just disgusted." I was like, "Dude, you're happy about it? Come on, bro."
At the same time, though, I don't think he is.
I feel like it's kind of a bittersweet because that bought so much more.
You got a lot of attention, but
people are gonna be talking about that for so long run. It's not a big deal. Like short run, it looks bad, but long run, it just gives the sport so.
I want to see like
hype,
a little fucking 12-year-old just get murked by a Russian. Just like comes in, little kids are just laid out all over the place, man.
Dude, I want to know what y'all think about this. The fighting style. I want to know what's worse, that or that stupid fucking chin strap he has with no mustache. That is white trash, dude.
That is Russian Chechen trash.
That's
sorry if you're Russian
dude.
or Chechen, but that's scumbag trash.
That is scumbag trash right there. You can't. I something about the chin strap with like no other facial hair. It's like, and then the douchebags that just like shave
the super
it
thin one, the super thin chin strap.
Yeah, the pencil.
That's
bad.
If you're listening out there and you got one of those, I'm sorry.
Shave it off.
Fucking shave it.
Shave it off or grow a beard.
Do everybody a favor.
Please just get rid of it.
Do your family a favor. Shave it.
Dude, like imagine like DC was right over there, like because
I fucking hate.
You see DC get involved with it after it was all over, like going and try to like talk Khabib down and stuff like that. Like he's over there with his fucking 10-year-old kid. His kid's over there just like
I don't like
looking
at him. I don't either. You got his ass beat twice.
At the same time though, like he is a stand-up guy.
He's only lost one fight.
He's lost two. He's both to John Jones.
Both to John Jones.
Oh, both.
No, he's lost more than that. But like his two big fights. First, John Jones gotten wrecked.
John Jones basically said he was going to.
They pulled up his record on the pay-per-view. It said he had only lost one.
Yeah, but you have to think John Jones John got disqualified.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
of PEDs.
Yeah.
But to me, at the same time, man, John Jones both times says, "Listen, I'm going to put a fucking leg upside of your head, and you're going to get down."
Does it?
Do we know if Khabib will get his belt?
It depends.
Oh wait. I guess we don't know.
So Dana White in the ring said he couldn't give it to him there because of the uproar it would have caused. But then he came out today and said he doesn't know if Khabib will retain the title because he may get stripped depending on how long his suspension is, if his visa gets banned, all that. So there's no telling. I personally think he'll just be suspended for a while. Conor and Tony Ferguson will fight for the number one contender. The winner of that's going to fight Khabib next if Khabib doesn't retire. But he did say...
I'm not a fan of Ferguson, man.
But all Khabib's camp said he was going to beat Conor and retire.
He looks more like the villain from fucking Phineas Ferb than that guy.
He's a little...
He looks like...
He's just like... Tony Ferguson's a badass, though, man.
He looks like a rat, kind of.
Yeah, he looks like a little fucking... He looks like he smoked a fucking meth pipe.
He, like, tore his ACL and had, like, knee replacement... whole knee replacement surgery. And then is fighting, like...
I mean, he performed though.
Yeah,
that was definitely a good fight. He attacked the entire time. Like as far as cardio,
and Pettis is a good fighter.
Yeah, Pettis is good. His corner had to pull out for him.
Well, cause they only called that because of all the cuts on his fucking head.
Trogo's Khabib looks like an Amish bouncer.
He does.
He looks like.
I wouldn't start a fight in there if he was about.
He looks like fucking Mose from The Office, Dwight's cousin. With the fucking chin strap beard.
The beat.
That's the same. Yeah. Looks exactly like that.
I watched that Office episode today where they were playing basketball to see who worked on Saturday or whatever. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. That's season 2, I think. That's an old one. That's fucking oldie but a goodie. Oldie but goldie.
that the sales gets up and Michael's like, okay, calls a flagrant foul. Says, you know what, we're just gonna call it. Whoever's up wins.
Wow, hey man,
it's a flagrant technical one,
dude. What?
I think we got no choice but to call it here.
So I guess you guys are coming in on Saturday.
No, I think we just go
Classic,
to whoever
dude.
was up wins.
Can't beat that show, man. That's a good fucking show.
Oh man, yeah, I did. That whole fight card last night was good.
Speaking of shows, we only got a couple more months till Game of Thrones comes out.
You
right?
can't say that, man, because it doesn't start till like April.
Oh, is it really April?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the beginning of the year.
No.
Oh, I'm wrong. Completely disregard that then.
Pretty sure it's.
I'm not a fan.
Someone fact
I'm not a
check
true
that.
fan.
Haley's still been catching up on him. Oh,
I'm
What,
trying
she
to
hasn't-
find the perfect
she hasn't
time
seen
to
all
start
of them
them
up to
back.
the point where it's like,
Damn.
yeah.
I'm trying to find the perfect time to start them back from episode 1 and watch all the way up to the new season.
Haley, what are you doing?
I don't even want to do that because when I lived with Clark just thrived on.
She's probably
Game of Thrones.
watching like
I've seen them all.
what is it, Downtown Abbey or something?
No, she lives on fucking Friends at night when she goes to sleep.
Oh, that's even.
I mean, Friends is a good show, but it's not like that.
But Friends is like
I never really was big into Friends, dude. Like,
Friends is for dumb
it's
people.
just kind of corny.
And I'm not calling you dumb, Haley.
It's
Yeah,
just
but-
like, it's just corny. Like,
I just like Ross. Ross is the only good part about
Yeah.
that show to me.
yeah, like Rod. Joey's
'Cause-
too like eccentrically, like it's like obviously just being an
Yeah,
idiot.
just
They
tries
can't-
to be
yeah,
retarded.
you know what I mean? Like, I just-
Chandler's got his moments, but Ross is just spot on. And then you got Jennifer Aniston. She's just cold all the time. Her nipples are just
Just out there, man.
she hasn't aged a day.
looking
and
nice.
she'll still look the same in another 100 years.
Dude, she's probably a vampire.
Said don't talk shit about Friends.
Who said that? Haley?
Yeah,
Friends is a good show, but honestly, like, I probably have
it's
only
alright.
seen
It's like a guilty pleasure.
15
I guess.
episodes of Friends.
It's guilty pleasure. Whatever.
What y'all should watch if you haven't on Netflix is Meat Eater
Never
with
watched
Steve
it.
Ranella.
I don't know.
It's
No,
literally
no,
it's
that
a hunt.
is-
It's he's
He
coming.
does
on,
that
he's coming
Meat
on,
Eater podcast. That's pretty
Ross
Yeah.
is the worst character. Haley, come on.
But he comes on. He's coming on Jerry. Dude, it's just a hunting show that he goes out there and takes guests. Like Joe Rogan's been on there like 3 or 4 times. Goes out hunting with him, and they just go and like talk bullshit and kill animals and like it's actually
Oh,
six,
really?
yeah. It's like it's basically just he goes and documents hunts, and it's just it's
Yeah.
actually a fucking awesome
You should
show.
watch
That's pretty sick.
Peaky Blinders. That's a fucking good show. What?
Friends is for people with live, laugh, love signs in their bathroom, and why glasses
that
that
Trev?
fit
Is that Trev?
fit a whole bottle.
Who
I'm
said
pretty sure that Haley has all of those things.
Yeah, yeah, it's so true though. Damn, buddy.
I was thinking about it at the office too. You know, there's like those signs, like the posters that people buy, where it's like a cat hanging onto a branch, just like hang in there and shit like that. In my
Yeah,
little,
but what?
The motivational posters.
motivational posters. I'm thinking about getting a bunch of those and just putting them all up in my office, like not even like 1 or 2, just like a fuck ton of them, like all around, so people come in and they're just fucking overwhelmed.
Have you ever seen How I Met
motivation.
Your Mother? Barney Stinson.
Yeah.
And
How I Met
then-
Your Mother,
In
yeah.
Barney Stinson's office.
Dude, that's good because people you might not know
in.
in that's good because people you might not know in the workplace, they're like looking over your posters. They're like, "What's this guy's deal, man?"
They're like he's either fucking hilarious or
You
he's weird as
should, you
fuck.
should,
Yeah.
Dallas, you should customize them and do like gangster. You should do like a legit picture.
It creates
but,
a
like,
mystery
gangster rap
about you
lyrics.
in the office. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point they're like, "We gotta figure out what the fuck's going on."
I want
with
to
this
put
guy."
I want to put up a bunch of like pot related shit, and then like them be like, we got to drug test them, and then I
Toasters can say a lot,
and they're
man.
like,
I remember Mr. Cherry when I used to go to ISS in Fort Mill. He had his whole the whole ISS room. And that was, I think that's why they designated him the teacher, because he was so fucking weird. It was like you're going into a fucking mental asylum because he had all the dog posters.
Well, dude,
Remember
I
that?
think- I
Do you
think
remember
it-
that?
I
Did
think
you ever
the-
go to ISS in middle school?
no, that's a good kid.
Dude.
I got
It was
detention a couple
weird.
times.
And it was like a fucking like cockadoodle or whatever. It was a weird dog. It wasn't a cool one. It wasn't like you walk in the room, you see like a fucking Rottweilers all over the room, you're like, fuck.
Dude,
this
I would
guy's
like to
cool.
go. I would think
It was
it'd
like
be
a weird
it'd be a
It was
more
like the little lap dogs
Yeah.
that you see in a.
It was
old
like
ladies'
this
house.
guy's got like a fucking
This dog.
he's like maybe plugging his dog at night or
It would be
something.
more impactful to have a bunch of posters in
Get the-
ISS
get the peanut
of a
butter
bunch of
out,
posters
dude.
saying like, "You're worthless. You're a piece of shit. You'll never be nothing." So these kids go in there and it's just like bombarded with just like, "I'm fucking
straight up
terrible."
hate.
You know what I mean? And they're like, "I'm never going back to that."
just getting roasted left and
Kids
right.
go and cry their fucking eyes out afterwards.
Maybe the ISS teachers should just roast kids. That way they don't want to go there.
Dude, speaking of that, when we were talking about the at the Theo show, did you remember Theo like talking shit to like the server or something behind during his set about like telling him to quiet the fuck
LA
down?
was
I was
sitting with
sitting
those people, dude.
right behind those people.
Really?
They were sitting like, so where my seat was. Did you see like how that one table was kind of like backed up to like on the step down? They were sitting right there, and they would not shut up for
He was
every
super
single
discreet
show.
about it, though.
No,
I thought it was like super fucking.
No, it was straight up front with it. Is anyone working here?
Holden says quality is nice.
Can we
Thanks,
quiet them
man.
down? Like, they wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
From like the entire night, they were doing that. They were like every beer they got out of the bucket, they were cheersing, just being loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Like had their phones out. Like,
There's so
showing
many
pictures.
funny. There's so many funny things about it too. Like, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to like put his bits out there. Just because like that's gonna be, I assume, like a lot of his Netflix.
That's gonna be his act for
But
a while.
oh, dude, but it was so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I was really wondering what the subject of it was going to be about, and
well, I think it was.
I could have guessed that.
Me and LA were talking about it too. Like, I think what's kind of funny about it too is a lot of his jokes. Like, some of them probably are like, oh, it's like off the top of his head, like not
or a
in the
little
moment.
bit exaggerated.
But like, I feel like a lot of it he's like pulling from like real life experiences that
Yeah.
he's seen, like just like funny shit that he like read into and then make a joke out of. So,
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
but where are all these fucking kids? Like, he has a story for hundreds of fucking kids.
Dude, that's the
You know
people
what I'm
that he needs to
saying?
have his fucking podcast. Is all these people he's talked about that come on. Like, he needs to have that kid.
yeah, but half of them are
Amputee.
dead.
But there's so many of them.
Yeah.
There's no way all of them are real. It'd be like, so we had this kid back in my hometown, name was Gert, and he had a fucking peg leg, and then they'll just go off on a fucking tangent about it.
Dude, or even just like when he's talking about like in his podcast when he was saying how he lost his virginity behind a bowling alley and some kid was throwing rocks at him. As he's like banging this fucking girl. I was like, I still had the mullet too. I hope he did. I can't imagine him without a fucking mullet.
I like how he is bringing it back.
Oh, he has, dude. He rocks. It's just lettuce hanging out
Yeah.
of his fucking skull.
You think?
My little brother's kind of got a mullet right now.
He does.
Yeah, he's been talking
He
about
does
it. I'm just
have
gonna
it.
rock the mullet.
This is
fun,
like
man.
This is like a fucking. It's like a weird mullet though, because
The
he's kind of got
Theo's?
like an undercut.
Theo's?
Yeah, it's not like.
Have you never seen a legitimate mullet?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some people got like the
No,
fade going on. He's
Theo-
just got like a little fucking.
Theo's got like
I mean, it's a mullet.
He's got-
It's a fucking mullet, you know.
the lesbian stepmom mullet is what he has.
Yeah.
He looks like it's like one of those mullets that just looks like you're gonna complain about something. Like if you're at eating dinner or anywhere,
Yeah.
like you're gonna.
He's
fucking
sending
complain.
everything back.
The weird thing about it though is it doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't.
It fits
but
him.
it does. It does
It fits him.
It does.
Yeah.
Fit. That's
It
the
really
Like
way
anyone
does,
else
though.
goes up there with a mullet, you're like, hey, get that shit off your head. Theo Vaughn walks up there, is like, this is natural. It's
Yeah.
okay. Feels
Like,
right.
That's a fucking mullet, dude.
Yeah, he's legendary. He might be in the mullet Hall of Fame.
Looks pretty good. I kind of want one. I won't.
Yeah, I don't think I have the confidence to rock the mullet like that.
Yeah, man. Oh, you just can't.
I mean, it'd be the same thing if you're
you
just
gotta
ugly.
do it,
It'd
dude.
be the one. It's the same thing if you're just ugly as fuck. Like, do you really want to even walk in somewhere public where people are like, "Damn, this dude's ugly."
Hey man,
as
you just
fuck."
don't got a choice. You just gotta own it.
Not when you're as ugly as I'm thinking about. Like,
But just imagine walking in an interview and you're just.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like in an
Holy
interview, you're not even
shit.
worried about how the conversation goes. You're like, God, I'm so fucking ugly. I'm so goddamn
The whole
ugly.
time, what can I do to distract from how ugly I am?
Y'all need to
fucking
watch
tragic.
just because of that made me think about like wearing a mask, but that Hold the Dark movie on Netflix just got added on there. It's fucking crazy.
A hole in the dark.
Hold the Dark.
Hold the
I thought you
dark.
said
Is it
hole in the
horror?
dark.
I don't fuck
No,
with
it's
horror
like a
stuff.
thriller.
You don't like horror
it's
movies?
a thriller, but it's like a violent thriller where it's
Dude,
like,
I got
oh,
to
There's
dude,
some killing.
fuck with it.
No.
Oh, dude, there's so much, and
Alright.
it's just like
This is why I don't really take. I take Dallas's recommendations with a grain of salt. So this
I like good
motherfucker.
shit. What do you fucking?
I know. We got similar interests. But he used to come back to my fucking apartment after class and just throw on fucking Saw 6. He'd be like, oh, I'd be like, is this a fucking horror movie? And he'd be like, nah. and it would be
You
the
would watch
worst
Saw
shit.
6?
No, not the. That's for example.
I watched one fucking scary movie
Dude,
in that
it
house.
was multiple times.
I don't even like scary movies. I'm a
Dude,
pussy.
it was bad.
I'm about
I
to
don't
say,
remember what it
I
was,
don't
but
think
I was
you are a
like,
scary movie
I don't watch
person.
scary. I
I
like
watch-
scary
I
movies,
watch
but I
scary
would never
movies.
watch a scary movie.
dude, I
alone.
remember watching it and I was like, oh my.
Dude,
God.
I've watched a scary movie with Haley, and she had like red wine with her, and I would like every moment I would jump and had her spilling wine and popcorn.
I've
all over her
watched, dude.
bed.
I've
Like,
literally.
I'm a pussy.
I've watched scary movies with Dallas. He's like this the whole time.
I don't
like,
fuck with
He'll watch the whole movie with his hands over his face, looking through his fingers.
Well, it's like a comfort blanket, man. It's like a comfort blanket because like I can sit there and I can still see everything in the movie, like every scene, and it doesn't. But it's like I'm pulled back. It's almost like they can't get to me outside the screen, but I can still see what's going on and follow it. But at the same time, I can't see all of it.
Dude.
Like, you know what I mean? Like some of it's blocked.
Bro, we made Pittman watch The Ring when we were kids. It's like me, Shell. And
See,
I
that
made-
stuff never scared me.
We
It's just
made
creepy.
Pittman
It's
watch.
just creepy.
Pittman was that dude was terrified of the dark when he was a kid. So we made him watch The Ring when we were like super young. So we were. I remember being over at his house, and someone went behind the TV and unplugged the like the cable, and it just went to the freaking like white and black like grainy screen.
Yeah.
He tripped the fuck out, dude. I mean, got out like freaked out, ran. They got so pissed off because we were always just fucking with him.
Dude, the thing with me nowadays is horror movies just. They're not even fucking scared.
None of them
they're
are
just,
good
They're just
anymore.
fucking nasty, dude.
Mm.
It's all about shoving a fucking machete up a girl's butt or
Now, you're
some
thinking
shit.
like Hostel. Go watch Hostel one time.
They're all like that.
No, watch
dude.
Hostel one time.
Or maybe you take a fucking girl, put her in your basement.
I'm not big into gore stuff.
And,
No,
and
gore
fucking
movies suck, but
I
knows
like
what
shit
you're
with people
Hostel's
are
awful.
dying, but like
Hostel's awful because
put a chain mask on her.
take a
and, like,
blowtorch to a chick's eyeball,
fucking slice her up.
and then
I don't
saw
wanna see that,
saw
dude.
a
I don't
dude,
see
That's not
people
scary.
I don't see people get
saw a dude's Achilles tendon, and then he gets up to go save somebody, and then just falls on his face because he can't move.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Hostel, this dude has this guy strapped to a chair, and he takes a saw and saws this guy's Achilles tendon on both his feet or like legs. And when he gets up to go save this girl who's getting her eye blowtorched, he goes to take a step, and as soon as he gets up, he takes the step, and he doesn't have Achilles tendon, so he just falls straight down.
Ah,
And his feet stay flat on the floor, but his whole body goes forward.
that's just nasty,
Dude, that's that whole movie. It's awful. Watched that when I was like 10.
Dude, that's why I don't want to leave the fucking country.
Yo, what's a poke bowl?
A poke bowl?
It's,
Like a
it's
bowl?
like the rice and sushi bowls or whatever. It's
Holden
like,
said he's gonna go get
it's,
one.
it's like a restaurant.
Poke bowl? From where?
I'm good, bro.
From where at, Holden? What's the restaurant?
Yeah, where are you getting your poke bowls from? Haley says, I enjoyed Hostel. Well, you know what? Your opinion doesn't matter.
Haley,
You
I
watch
don't see
Friends.
how you
Alright.
enjoyed Hostel because you'd be the type of person to go over there and end up in the chair getting your eyeball blowtorched.
She's not much of a fighter.
I mean, she's going to be a target for them.
Horror movies give straight white males a bad name.
Probably true.
Listen, man. Anything nowadays gives us a bad name.
Yeah, if you're a straight white male, you don't have a chance
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. You have so much privilege, you can't even not.
You have so much privilege, you have none.
Hey, but serious question: if you're in the movie Hostile, you're in like a torture room. Everyone around you's getting blows torched in their eyes, like just.
I'm
tearing
trying to
away.
cut a deal with
And
you.
there's a fucking and there's a shotgun next to you on the ground with a round in it. Do you just fucking kill yourself?
Do you kill yourself or try to kill the guy torching everybody?
Oh,
No,
wait.
that's not an option.
But
Wait,
it's-
ultimately-
I mean,
if
ultimately, if you had to choose between killing someone else is killing you or kill yourself, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna try to kill him.
if that's the scenario, like you got one bullet.
Okay,
if
let's
you
just
miss
let me
and you don't kill
let
him,
me
you're
change
getting
it. All right,
fucked.
I'll change it up then. You're in a room that's with like giant concrete walls on every side that's closing in, and you're about to get like compressed.
Yeah,
into,
dude,
like,
just give me the gun.
and there's a gun there, and you're either like, and so I think what I do is
I'll
I
shoot
do
myself.
everything I can to get the fuck out of there until I'm literally getting squeezed like this, and then I just pow.
Nah, I'm gonna.
But I'm gonna use every opportunity I have to get the fuck out of there before I do it. But if it comes down to it, I'm not gonna get squished by a fucking compressed like piece of concrete.
Yeah, that'd be a bad way to go, dude.
Dude, I think drowning would be drowning and fire is probably the two worst.
Drowning
ways
and
to go.
burning, water and
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, it'd be awful. Would you rather drown or burn?
Drown. Because I feel like drowning, it's like panic, and you're gonna fucking die like terribly, and it's gonna freak
Yeah,
out.
and
I
that,
feel like-
But
well,
it's- at
at a
least
certain
it's
point,
quick.
you run out of oxygen, you kind of pass out.
Yeah, you
and
just
then
you
die.
inhale water, and then you're just all right. It's done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But fire, it's like you're fucking working your way up to fucking dying. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like when you get to a point with burning, it's the pain's just so intense you don't actually even feel it, and ultimately that's what kills you.
That's a chance I ain't taking.
I mean, I don't want to take either one, to be honest.
I'd drown myself in a teardrop. I'd collect my tears in a small cup and then fucking throw it back and drown myself.
You can drown or burn to death. However, the only way you can drown is to cry.
I'm fucking crying anyway. I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying.
I'd rather, if I had to die from something like that, probably die from like heights or something. Probably.
Dude, I said if I got to the point where I couldn't.
Dude, I don't think that's scary as fuck too. That's like my third no.
Splat.
Like you have water, fire, height.
Going splat.
Because you know you're gonna fucking die, so just enjoy the fucking ride. Feel it.
See, my thought is no though. I'm fucking rolling right. I've always heard if you're falling from a distance or out of a car, roll right. It probably does not help you at all, but I've always heard roll right.
See, I'm thinking more of I'm trying to use my fucking shirt as like a flying squirrel type.
Trying
to catch
and
it also
dying.
Depends on the fight.
You're dying
on the fucking trajectory.
You're dying and looking like it
and the height.
Hey, Jason tried to pull out an umbrella and glide in.
Saying, like,
or first I'm looking for water. Maybe I can just like dive, hit a little fucking pencil.
You realize?
Get in there.
No, you're gonna slam that water like it's a piece of concrete. Is what's gonna happen.
But you're looking for options, and then if you don't have none, it's just routed.
How
out,
high?
baby.
Like, are you talking about like
enjoy the slipstream? What?
Are you talking about like airplane level, or you fell off?
I think airplane level, you have a little bit of play that you can direct yourself in some sort of manner. Off the Empire State Building, Empire State Building, do you just land on your feet, or do you just head first, dive, and go out in a blaze?
I don't think it matters. I think it just happens so quick. It's like.
No, I feel like you just gotta either belly flop it or head first.
Dude, I think that I would legit try to flap my arms like wings. Like, you know, it's not. You're not.
That's
why
I'm saying
you're not gonna fly.
shirt.
But if you do fly, you found out you can fly.
You gotta. Nah, your shirt, bro. Like a fucking squirrel.
Your shirt's not gonna work.
I might start jacking off before I fall. Get one more busting up before I'm out of this fucking world. That way I die and I'm naked. Same fucking
That's
time.
a quick nut bust right there.
Oh, listen, I don't need fucking 3 seconds.
Damn.
Cat, 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 clack, clack. So it's bow, bow, bow. Bow.
And the blood's already flowing.
It'd be kind of crazy.
Where's Mike tonight, dude?
He said he was getting dinner and watching SVU.
That's right. Sometimes I just like picture Mike just folding Cat's clothes.
Cat runs that show, bro.
Just fucking.
I imagine that.
She runs that house.
Or he's like, no, my favorite scenario that runs through my mind sometimes is picturing him cleaning out the litter box. That's my favorite.
I mean, he has a cat. He probably definitely does it.
He does.
Yeah, and he probably enjoys it, kind of. Because this is cat, like he likes a cat.
We haven't talked about
like
too. So
scooping kitty.
So when we were chilling with Theo,
fucking psychopath.
When we were chilling with Theo, we got to ask him a question, and we asked him one question, and
yeah, no Pokeballs for us, man.
Yeah, Pokeball.
Where did he say he was getting them from?
I don't know. He didn't say.
But either way, we asked him one question, and we had an hour and a half to come up with the question that we thought was our best option. And the question that we came up with was, if you get a boner in public, do you tuck it in the waistband or you tuck it down the pant leg? Which, I guess for girls, it's like, who cares? But like for us, it's a viable question.
It's an important question for us.
I mean, especially for all you fucking 12-year-old South Americans out there. You don't even, all you have is fucking like silk shorts that you can see boners. So like for these kids, it means a lot. And from
they
Theo,
might not even have pants.
That's what I'm saying, or boners. So like for Theo himself, he said, "Listen, tuck it into your pant leg." Also,
I'm a huge waistband guy.
Oh, see, I'm just rock the boner out, fucking poking.
Pant leg it. Show it off a little bit. Let them see what's up.
I think I've gone waistband before, but I've also think that I've gone fucking pant leg before.
I've done it both, but I feel like pant leg's way
I don't think I've ever gone pant leg.
A lot of the times though, when I was growing up, I would get my wiener and I would just tuck it between my ass cheeks because it's so long. So I basically have a tail that I'm walking around with.
I'm more focused on the fact that sometimes I'm like, why the fuck do I even got a boner right now? I wasn't even thinking about shit.
It's a fucking narb. It's a no apparent reason boner.
Exactly.
Which is weird that like
You can't even hear.
For-
You can't even hear yourself. Right?
Good, because they don't know this. But it's weird that for guys, like, the art, like the fact of thinking about not having a boner gives you a boner. Like, what turn on is that when you say, like, I can't get a fucking boner right now? The first thing you do is get a boner.
Yeah, best thing to do is go walk it out.
Is it like, what does it come down to? Is it an anxiety boner? Like, who?
How do you casually shove
is
a
it a
boner
fear
into
boner?
your waistband in public?
Is it a fear boner?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Some people get.
have you ever been so scared you got a boner?
Scared that you got a boner?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nervous? You got a boner?
I don't think so.
You probably got a nervous boner.
I get fear boners all the time. Somebody will cut me off in traffic, boner. Right
I
after.
don't think I've had one of those. How do you casually shove a boner? I don't know. You just do it.
How do you? I mean,
Nonchalant.
that'd be like Haley.
It's the same thing as like a fucking girls with a hair flip.
Well, no,
It's
it'd be like asking girls, how do you hide your nips when they're
Flip
hard
it
and you
up,
have a shirt
man.
on? You just relocate.
Yeah.
You relocate your clothing, or if you're like Mark Hunt, you just shit yourself.
I mean, how in public, if you just forget to zip up your zipper, how do you zip it up?
I
You
don't
just
have a problem with
fucking do
that.
it.
Like, I don't
I'm
know.
talking about the process. You just fucking do it.
I feel like people respect the fact.
Holden's here. I gotta go let him in the door.
I feel like I respect the fact more that you have a boner and you're trying to hide it, than to just say fuck it. It's like, you know what? At least this guy's trying to hide his boner from me right now.
He's not Louis C.K. in.
I don't even think that's a big fucking deal. If you ask, hey, can I jack out in front of you? No,
At
you
least
can't.
you asked.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he just pulled his dick out and started jacking off. Like, you know, if I was a woman, I'd be like, I respect the question. I respect that you asked, but
I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna pull.
I don't want to see your little fucking tiny wiener jack off. Because his hand's probably way bigger. Why are we always talking about fucking dicks?
I don't know, dude. It's just dark arts, man.
Seriously, man. It's dark.
Well, it started with your question. The question we asked Theo.
It is true. Which is, I can't, all the time we had to come up with a good question. The fact that was the best viable question.
It's kind of funny though.
Well, the other one we were going to ask was, if you had to fuck one person, would you fuck Madonna or would you fuck Brad Pitt? Which, to most guys, it's like, okay, fuck yeah, Madonna. I'd fuck Madonna 1,000%.
Yeah.
But Theo would probably have thought about it.
Thought about it.
He would have fucking
And
thought
weigh the
about
cons
it.
of
And not
fucking
even that
Madonna.
he's gay in any type of way. Like, it would just be like, he'd be like,
She's a
because
little
Madonna
older.
is fucking a little bit nasty.
She's a little older. She's been
She's a little
around.
bit nasty. I mean,
She's probably not regularly checked.
Drake looked like he lost his fucking soul when she kissed him
Yeah.
on stage that one time. I don't think he probably still dreams about that.
Dude, he probably did lose his soul.
I think he
A little
lost his
piece
soul
of
anyway.
it. A little piece of it gone.
Fucking Madonna.
Hey, if I'm any sports team or athlete, I do not want Drake pulling for me, because every team he pulls for fucking loses.
Well, I feel like he pulls for fucking everybody anyway.
He just pulls for the greats, and I don't hate on that. I enjoy greatness. I root for LeBron.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said too. It's like he doesn't necessarily like teams as much as he likes players. So like he'll just go out and support the player. So naturally, if you support the player, you support the team in its own way.
But
Like,
except for Kentucky basketball, he supports Kentucky basketball, and they freaking lost.
I'm just not. I've kind of gotten out of. I used to be so about sports and so into sports. I'm just like not nearly.
I'll
into
watch
sports
the
way I used to
NFL and
be.
the NBA, but other than that, I really don't care.
Dude, I don't even really give a fuck about any. Like I watch Panthers play. Like I always will try to make sure I watch them. But like other than that, like I don't really give a fuck.
I'll
dude.
do like I'm play like fantasy football, so
Yeah,
NFL
so you have
stuff.
to be like.
But I enjoy the NFL and I enjoy
involved.
the NBA. But when those two aren't on,
Like I didn't watch Carolina play.
I'll watch playoff
Yesterday.
hockey. I enjoy playoff hockey a lot. Stanley Cup playoffs are
For me,
good
it's
as
less about. I feel like it's less about the fucking watching the game as much as the environment surrounding the game. That I enjoy.
$12 beers.
Yeah,
That's what it's about.
you know what I mean, or just like going out, like go to flight, and we're just chilling. Like yeah, like obviously I'm pulling for us to want to swim, but it's more of like just the like
The
camaraderie.
atmosphere, the
yeah,
hanging out,
you know what I
being around
mean.
everybody. Yeah, I get
In
that.
the same way, like even at USC, like I only went to like a game at USC. I never went to the stadium at all. I just always stay at the tailgate lot and just get wrecked, which I like better anyway. Like I know, like you never went to really many games at USC. Like you, it was more about just like tailgating. and shit.
My freshman year, I went a lot.
I just don't like
I
being
think I went to
cramped.
every game.
I
Freshman
don't like
year,
being
every
cramped
home
up in the
game.
fucking hot ass USC stadium, especially during the early games where you're just miserable as fuck.
And
I'd rather-
sophomore year because we were like third in the nation, so
Yeah, well, I feel like it's easier too
it was
when
a
we're good.
different
Like,
story.
Yeah, black cherry. I hate that one.
You don't like this one?
That's my least favorite one.
I like them all.
That's my least favorite one. I like the raspberry one. That one's dope too.
Yo, I saw something the other day. It's like off topic of what we were talking about. It's like, what's the fastest aircraft that's ever been made?
Mach something.
No, like the actual craft itself. You know.
Some
Going Mach 5. Mach 5.
Drone.
Mach
Right.
fucking 5. No, it was like apparently the SR-71 is like the fastest stealth plane that's ever been made. But then you start thinking about it, it's like Mach something. I don't know, maybe close to Mach 5 or whatever. But in reality, I started thinking about it too, and that's even wrong because the fucking ISS orbits Earth at like Mach 24, and that's just a glider.
Yeah, but I guess they don't really consider that an aircraft.
Yeah, it's not because it's more of like a glider, I guess. But I mean, it's moving at Mach 24 around the Earth. Who was I think it might have been you that we were talking to about it. Yeah, I think it was both of you that like it's weird that the galaxies going through the universe at like 500,000 miles an hour, and the Earth spinning at like 1,000 miles an hour while going around the sun at a couple thousand miles an hour. So like we're moving like over 500,000 miles an hour this very moment, and it's just so relative to us that we don't even realize it.
And I get car sick going in the car at 20 miles per hour trying to read something.
Dude, my thing is think about even if say we're moving at like 500,000 miles an hour right now, what if like everything just stopped moving? Like say you just you with like inertia and momentum, so like you keep moving. So if everything just suddenly stopped moving, like do you put your arm up in the air and just launch like fucking Superman? So basically you sing here like you know what I mean? Like I mean ultimately your skin would probably leave your body, like you would just like disintegrate, vaporize, because it would just be like 0 to 500,000 in a second. But that would be fucking crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie, if I was gonna go out, I would at least I would still vaporize like this. Like I would just fucking phase out. But like imagine something shooting that fast, like just from stop, like a human. Just,
be fucking nuts, dude.
Fucking sick. That'd be a hell of a way to go. That would be painless.
That'd be dope.
Dude, like imagine being on Earth and you see like the moon or a planet-sized object's about to crash into, and you're just sitting there looking at it like, God.
Or you just get like vaporized like a fucking Thanos. Like Thanos.
Dude, that wouldn't even be a bad way to go too. You don't even know. Like it'd be like, oh fuck, I'm dissipating. Okay, now there's just nothing.
You just cease to exist.
Yeah, it's not even that he's like killing you. You just like don't exist anymore.
So it is painless.
I don't feel so good.
I need to watch that movie again too.
That was a decent one.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Honestly, I don't fucking like superhero movies.
Except
the Batman trilogy.
You're the second person that I've ever heard say that.
I like Batman.
I just wish that all
I wish all Christopher Nolan's Batman.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean you like Batman. You just
like him directing. I'm just not a huge fan of CGI.
Oh, I see. I love the CGI. To me that just
when it's done right.
Yeah, when it's done right, exactly.
Did you ever see?
I don't like when directors overuse it.
Did you ever see Interstellar?
Yeah,
literally 90% of the movie was CGI.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Like I think it'd be like I think all super movies would be
Inception.
so much better.
I thought it was used well.
But the thing is, some of Inception, like
Holden.
Do you know the scene in Inception?
Hey, just give me one of them, man. Fuck it, just give
me one.
I already had dinner tonight. I'm so fucked.
I think all superhero movies would be better if they were all rated R. Like imagine
Deadpool
Superman.
style.
Yeah, like imagine Superman grabbing somebody and just peeling the whole body off. There's just nothing left but a spine. You know what I mean?
That,
like
though. Superman's a bitch.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying the whole point behind it. Like Iron Man shoots a beam through somebody of like fucking pure energy and just leaves a hole through their chest. Like
that'd be cool.
It'd be cool as fuck. Like that's the type of stuff that's more. That's what I could get it. That's why I feel like the Batman was cool in a way, because it was just I don't know.
Christopher Nolan's Batman was
darker.
Christopher Nolan's Batman was more realistic though, so it was more like it's like a more believable version of a superhero versus all the other ones.
Yeah,
but I didn't like the Ben Affleck version.
Ben Affleck sucks.
Yeah,
as Batman.
He's not a good Batman.
But that also
I didn't like how they redid the suit.
But that also falls back on the director.
The suit was more like Iron Man suit than like Batman.
That was just when he fought Superman.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that.
That wasn't even good. That movie sucked. Anyone who thinks that movie was good has no taste in movie.
What other movies are coming out? Superhero movies.
The next Guardians of the Galaxy next year.
See, I'm not a big Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or not Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers. Sorry.
I thought the first one was way better than the second one.
They're just kid friendly to me.
The first
in a
one was
way
good.
Where I just don't really fuck with it. Like I don't want to be in the same place that a bunch of 12-year-olds are just jacking their shit off to these fucking raccoons and fucking people. Like I like Chris Pratt. I think he's a dope actor.
Rocket and Groot are not kid friendly.
It doesn't matter.
I get what you're saying.
It doesn't matter. But the movie itself, even on the level that it's not kid friendly, it's
all
fucking kid friendly.
Movies
Like,
Isn't
are kid friendly.
isn't
But Deadpool.
Bradley Cooper Rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Because Rocket's one of my favorite characters. Just because he's just fucking don't give a
He's
shit.
a
He says what he wants,
savage.
which is dope. But I like Groot.
You're fucking savage.
I didn't think the Black Panther movie was that bad.
Black
It
Panther
was like political. It was
Black
it was
Panther was
political,
good. The only
but it
problem
wasn't
is
a bad movie.
Warmonger wasn't a good enough villain because you ended up feeling sorry for him. Because ultimately, he wanted the same thing that T'Challa did.
I feel like the idea is cool. Like, what if there's like a society that's covered, that the whole society is covered by like an invisibility shield? So there's like a civilization that's on the planet that we just don't know about.
Apparently, it's at Wakanda exists, man.
Atlantis.
I see all these people saying Wakanda forever.
Like Atlantis.
I think Atlantis.
Oh, Aquaman comes out next year.
I'd probably watch that.
Oh no.
It doesn't. I mean, it's
No, I
got
couldn't
the
watch
dude.
that,
What's his
dude.
name? Jason Momoa, whatever his name is.
What is it like that Family Guy episode where he's like,
He just looks like the fucking
is it
Rock to me.
the Family
or
Guy
something,
episode where
dude.
that woman's getting like sexually assaulted on the beach and like
He's sitting there.
He's like,
Do something.
she's like, help, help,
I mean,
help,
I
and he
could
like
if
gets a
you're
little
over here.
fish. A fish is like jumping back and forth. It's like, that's all I got.
That's all I can do.
I can't do anything more. She's like, you fucking suck.
Wait, what?
It's in Family Guy. Some girl's getting like sexually
That
assaulted
was
on
an
the
early
beach.
Family Guy.
He's like
too.
in the water and he like pops up. He goes, what can I do? She's like, help me, help me. He's like, okay. And then like two little tiny fish are like jumping out of the water. And she's like, that doesn't do anything. He's like, I can't do anything else. That's all I fucking got.
Now the new one's kind of sick though. It takes place in Atlantis,
Oh really?
and they talk about Atlantis. Like the trailer's kind of dope. Just as Atlantis always had a king, which was Poseidon, who is Aquaman's father. And then it says it ends with him saying they need they said they need more, and he's like, well, what am I or whatever. And that was like a 20-second trailer, but it looks like it could be cool. But DC films have dropped the ball since.
Does he breathe underwater? Or does he
No,
have like a
no.
fucking
He like has a fucking trident and surfs on waves with his feet, and I don't know, rides sharks and dolphins, and has a giant.
I'm pretty sure he can breathe underwater. They talk about Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, in the actual like the old school like cartoons, yeah, he could breathe underwater.
But like just playing off of that, you always see stuff with like Graham Hancock and stuff talking about like ancient civilizations that were super advanced that like were lost in time, and like Atlantis is like one of the ones that pop up. Like there was like the
Do you think
civilization that
Atlantis
was like super
actually could
advanced.
have existed? I think it
I
could
don't
have
doubt that it could have
existed.
existed. I mean, sea levels have risen by like what I think it's like 200 and something feet over like how many thousands of years or whatever. So like I'm sure there's stuff that's been lost to water. Like most civilizations and cultures talk about like a flood on some level, substantial.
Yeah, what's
you know
that?
what I mean?
What's
Like,
that geologist that Rogan
Randall
has
Carson?
on? Yeah, I think it.
Yeah,
Is
it's-
that Carson?
Yeah, it's Randall Carson, which he's cool. Like,
Yeah.
and like he kind of comes things from like a more of a scientific.
That one was
aspect of it.
interesting, but the more it went on, it just bored me.
Well,
kinda.
dude, I think he's cool, and he interests me. Like, but Graham Hancock just seems like a shill. Like ultimately, his like entire thing is like that there were these ancient civilizations that passed down knowledge to newer civilizations and it, like rebooted and stuff like that. But like my thing is like,
Yeah.
if that was the case, they're not that much more fucking advanced in the level that you're like these people have like levitation and like crazy fucking like alien type tech.
Yeah,
It wasn't
his,
like
whole, his
that.
whole deal is they were far more advanced than us today.
Yeah, and that's just I don't believe that. Like I don't doubt that there could have been a rise of civilization. Things were being made, like moves were being made forward, technology was increasing, and that stopped. Then you had to start back from but they didn't have fucking rockets and shit. Like we're the most advanced now than we know of on the earth. And I feel like we would know something.
Until we find definitive evidence that actually was a thing.
Dude, I've been going down the rabbit hole with a lot of shit in like Antarctica and how like someone was saying the other day like how they
It's the ice wall, dude. Come on, kid.
not even the ice wall, dude. Like how there's like a bunch of like hieroglyphs and like actual structures there in Antarctica that they're like trying to get rid of and shit like that's
What?
for some straight conspiracy. But dude, at one point Antarctica wasn't in Antarctica. Like my thing is like they found like petrified tree like stumps and stuff like that in Antarctica because Antarctica used to be up in
A little
closer,
higher.
yeah.
Close
So
to,
it
like,
wasn't at the
South
bottom of the
Africa
earth
and South America.
where it's just a frozen wasteland.
Yeah.
So they went down there
Anybody
if it
watching out there, choose my Pokeball.
I don't want the fuck Pokeball.
I'm getting a Pokeball, but I wanted a surprise. Don't order some shit. Throw me out some options. Onward.
Surprise.
He wants a surprise.
The viewers will vote.
Viewer's choice.
If
Yeah,
the
viewers' choice.
If the viewers don't vote, it's your choice. So give something.
But
special.
I got the fucking commander-in-chief veto, so don't choose some shit.
Alright.
Just don't text him about it. Just bring it back.
Yeah, bruh.
Ugh.
What else we talking about?
I don't have shit on the fucking table for the night, man.
I'm running out of options because I'm so fucking tired, dude. You know, there's days where you just don't do shit, and it just makes you more tired.
Today.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
Dude, well, Sundays kind of suck for me because I feel like all of Sunday I'm just sitting there dreading having to go to work the next day. So like I'm just like not on the level that to enjoy having the day off. Like it just weighs on my mind that I have to go to work for the next fucking 5 days of the week.
Gotta get seaweed salad on it. See, that's the type of shit.
You don't like seaweed salad?
I don't even know what the fuck that is, man.
Go with seaweed salad. Get it.
Seaweed salad.
Yeah.
That just sounds like I'm trying to pee out of my butt tomorrow. That's what that's.
Have we decided where we're gonna do this podcast when y'all get out of here?
Well,
In a
I'm getting my
van
PC next
Down
week.
by the river.
I'm getting my PC next week,
I thought it was next
and
month.
we'll definitely have to stream off
Which-
my PC.
which one are you
so
getting?
We'll just do it at my mom's.
Which one are you getting?
I don't know. I gotta go check a couple of them out.
Are you buying what's already built?
You can get an HP.
No, he's
No,
not
I'm
getting
not
HP.
getting
If
HP.
you're gonna get HP, you gotta get an Omen. But don't even do that.
I don't know
'cause
enough
they're
about it. I
overpriced.
just know it's a H fucking P.
I don't know.
Alienware, an Alienware, like a good brand of
Okay.
PC.
The best way to do it is to build your own. So
Yeah.
you get all the specs and parts that you specifically want. But you
Yeah.
could go with a pre-built one and just upgrade over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck.
I want to
those
get that
fucking
i10,
computer.
bro. That i10 processor. Be running like 50 porn sites at once. And there's nothing.
Well, isn't there a stat that's like 90% of the internet is porn?
It
Maybe.
is, like
We have this like
90% of the internet
we have
is
this like
porn.
massive information
That's all porn.
world in front of us, and it's just all people fucking each other with different instruments. Like that just kind of shows.
It's
where
all
we're at.
transmitted over
Yeah,
these
you can get whatever you
invisible-
want,
These
dude.
invisible radio waves that are all around you.
You can
at
go
all
on
times.
right now and watch fucking midgets fuck.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about like the Neuralink stuff that we kind of talked about, that Elon Musk was talking about, and that has gotten me so fucking excited though. Like I've been
Dow's already signed up.
Damn,
Wait,
Holden has Columbus Day off, bro.
How do you have Columbus Day
Yeah.
off?
Because
It's
they're
not-
kind of like a private firm.
I'm gonna be honest. Columbus Day.
Yeah, we're a private firm too. Those motherfuckers like, yep, it's Columbus Day. You're working 14 hours.
Because Columbus Day isn't an actual fucking holiday. What is Columbus Day? Celebrating Columbus finding America, which he didn't even find America. He landed in the Caribbean.
I might have an easy day tomorrow though. Because a lot of people would be closed. I just go in the accounts to be closed and be like, well,
I'm not. I'm gonna be
Peace.
fucking putting in fucking time and a half.
Yeah, you know how there's always like, oh, it's National Dog Day, like National
fucking
Waffle,
bullshit,
National
dude.
Green Apple Day.
Dude, National Dog Day happens like 3 times a fucking
I
year.
want someone
dude.
the next time it happens to write
I feel like
that
it's
date
just a
down
fucking trend.
and see when the next time it happens. I
It's
just
just like
think
what
like a
national
fucking hashtag,
National
man.
Boyfriend Day. Like I saw
Not
people
even a
post that
fucking-
recently. Like it's a bunch of bullshit. People just want something to post about on social media for a reason. Like
just post. I haven't posted on Instagram in over a year.
I feel like it's somebody like maybe some girl's little brother meets fucking Justin Bieber and she's got a picture with Justin Bieber and she's like,
Dang,
it's
bro.
National Brother Day.
yeah, exactly.
Posting pictures of
It
Justin
is that.
Bieber.
It's
or
nothing
something.
but like a
and then it
reason
just
to
starts
fucking-
a fucking hashtag and then something like that, man.
I just think it's for attention.
Because it happens a lot.
National Dog
A
Day
lot more
happens
than-
like once a month.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You should appreciate your dog every day, not just
Mhm.
one day out the year or one day out the month.
If
All
you were
you Columbus hater need to learn what's up about Columbus Day.
What's the point of Columbus Day?
I don't give a fuck. If it gets me off work, I'll celebrate it.
dude, I would celebrate fucking fuck your own ass day. Like I don't give a fuck if it said I don't have to show up to work. I would be
I might
ecstatic
fucking
about whatever
participate.
day it is. Like if you had to
It gets me
participate,
out of work.
what if it was what is it? What if it's National Fuck Your Own Ass Day, but you have to participate to get off work?
I'm in.
I'm taking the
I mean-
fucking mic that you see right here.
I mean, the parameters on that bad boy, like,
I mean, or what? There's not a lot of shit you can do with it. It's fuck your own ass.
Like what? You gotta stick a pencil up your butt? I'm game.
For how long?
But you gotta stick like
What's
a
what's
fucking
the time?
6 incher with some girth.
No, listen.
Fuck
if you
that,
suck pencil
I'll
up your
work.
ass, it'd have to be like you gotta go full pencil. You can't just go.
Nah,
you can't
bro.
go a little tidbit. Like,
What about like pinkies?
no, people do that for sexual pleasure. If you go pinkies, you have to go 3 fingers up to the knuckle.
Damn. See, now you gotta think about it. Now you
You
gotta
said
figure out what
3
you,
fingers?
now you gotta figure out what you were
Yeah.
doing at work that day to know if you needed to take off.
I don't give a fuck, man. If I can play Fortnite all day and just chill, drink some seltzers,
Dude,
Whatever.
honestly, I thought I had a problem. You got a problem with those things.
they're fucking good, dude, and they just don't give me a hangover. So, it's bon voyage.
Jake's been drinking them
motherfucker.
every day for a week.
You have been on the seltzer game hard as fuck recently.
Yeah,
It's been a rough week.
it's just cause season 6, man. Fortnite is just stressing me out. Just the fucking meta.
It's trash.
It's fucking trash.
It's fucking.
I just
trash.
gotta drink through it, bruh.
The night
We'll
we,
get
the
there.
night we were both buzzing on the Celtics, we were just wrecking. Just
Oh,
running
and then it
through
just
people.
quickly fucking
And then
turned.
Jake got drunk, and it was just like, oh well, I guess it's on me. And then
Just
I
turned
got
to
drunk,
trash.
and it was nowhere to be found.
Mike's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Mike's playing by himself, and he's trying his best, but it's just not working.
Mike's like, yo, dude.
What the
Mike.
fuck?
Fuck it, dude.
You got Cat in the background yelling at him.
Alright. We'll fucking end it here.
Yeah,
We've probably been running for an hour.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
We just didn't really come out with a lot of topics. We started out strong, talking about the fight. It was a good fight. You know,
I'm fighting right now for my life.
it wasn't a good fight. I take
Wallace
that back.
just texted me about our fantasy game, and he hasn't said shit all day because I've been winning.
Did
And
you
now-
win?
I know he's probably beating me. He had Philip Rivers.
Austin's the type of guy who's never gonna text you when you're beating him.
Didn't say shit to me all day. He's at Alvin Kamara tomorrow, and he's down by 3. I mean, he's probably gonna win. Like,
Damn.
I mean, I had what? Jay Ajayi had 2 points. Fucking Amari Cooper had 2 points. I'm fucking getting rid of him.
Damn, buddy.
But yeah, didn't say shit all day because I was beating his ass, and then chimes in like when all the games are over except for the Sunday night games. Like, hey, I'm gonna have to give you the L.
Yeah, you going home tonight? Like back to Fort Mill?
Nah, I'm gonna go to Haley's house. Why?
I was gonna say you should just go back there and just back home.
Why?
Just see it. Just let it play out. She's got no car.
She's got no car, dude. Let's see what happens.
I'd like to.
See what happens.
All right, everybody.
She would lose her
It's been
shit.
fun. Hit that like button. Subscribe on YouTube at the
Top
Breaker
right
Box.
corner, bro. Or
us
go
a
on
shout
Instagram at the Breaker Box. It's
Been
on
a
the top
pleasure.
corner. You can see it. Don't be a fucking idiot. Just hit it.
Peace out, faggots.